All right, let me share this new video just released a few days ago entitled "The Top 10 Cities with Most Black Americans." I watched just a little bit of this. Just wanted to see. I got a little bit confused. I'll explain it here in a little bit on exactly how or where these numbers are pulled from, but nevertheless, still interesting to see. I'd like to get your all's opinion. Let me know what y'all think. All right, it's Ricky Rich with Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.
In this Black Excellist video, we come together to explore the rich cultural, social, and economic contributions of Black communities across the United States by focusing on the top 10 metropolitan areas with the largest Black populations. These cities are not just hubs of diversity, they are the beating hearts of Black culture, innovation, and resilience. So without further ado, let's get started.
Welcome to Black Excellist. This is where we celebrate Black excellence, achievement, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
Make sure y'all follow them too. I gotta remember start giving credit to these types of channels. So make sure y'all follow Black Excellist on YouTube. Subscribe over there.
You as we enlighten you.
Black Americans have played a pivotal role in shaping the cultural, social.
All right, real quick. This is where I was a bit confused. Now, I'm from California, specifically Los Angeles, specifically Long Beach, and so I don't really understand this when it gets to your city. If your city is on this list, maybe y'all can drop a comment. Let me know how you might interpret this number, this statistic here, but it's saying Los Angeles, Long Beach, Anaheim at first, because so for me, the way I read it at first is I know Long Beach is in Los Angeles County, and there is a street that I used to live on that was Anaheim, right? But that didn't make any sense because a million people, a million Black folks definitely do not live on that street. Probably not even in that general area. There are a lot of us, but I can't imagine there's a million of us. And I can't imagine that particular small area in Long Beach it would make this list. Also, Anaheim is a city, but it's not in Los Angeles County. So I don't know. I'm confused as to where these 930,000 people are coming from. I assume it's just Los Angeles is what they're saying, and maybe they threw a couple other cities in there to for people to be more familiar with. I don't know, but that's as far as I can get. There's no information on the description of this video or anything. So y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, didn't mean to hold it up, but I saw there was confusion in this comment section as well. And so there'll probably be a little confusion from y'all. But all right, let's get into it. Number 10, Los Angeles.
Social and economic fabric of the metropolis of Los Angeles, one of the most dynamic urban centers in the United States. Beginning with the migration of African Americans to Los Angeles during the early 20th century, driven by the promise of economic opportunities and an escape from overt segregation, the Black community established a strong presence in neighborhoods such as South Central, Leimert Park, and Watts. These areas became centers of Black culture, commerce, and resilience, fostering an environment where creativity and activism thrived. Black Americans have profoundly shaped the character and growth of Detroit, often referred to as the Motor City. During the Great Migration, many African Americans moved to Detroit in search of better opportunities, drawn by the booming auto industry. Their contributions helped establish Detroit as an industrial powerhouse, while the neighborhoods they built and the cultural institutions they founded became essential parts of the city's identity. Culturally, Detroit has been a cradle of Black creativity and influence, most famously as the home of Motown Records, where some of the greatest Black artists helped shape global music trends. Beyond music, Black Americans in Detroit have driven activism, civil rights advocacy, and economic initiatives. Today, the resilience and innovation of Black Detroiters continue to push it as a hub of creativity, entrepreneurship, and cultural significance. Black Americans have played an essential role in shaping Miami into the dynamic and culturally rich city it is today. Early African American communities were foundational in building Miami's infrastructure, contributing labor to projects like the construction of railroads and the development of the city's early neighborhoods. Despite facing systemic discrimination, Black Miamians cultivated resilient communities that became cultural, social, and entrepreneurial hubs during the mid-20th century. The city's rich legacy of jazz, blues, and gospel, along with contemporary hip-hop and R&B, owes much to the creativity of its Black residents. Additionally, Black entrepreneurs and civic leaders have championed economic development and social justice, ensuring greater representation and equity in Miami's growth and leaving an indelible mark on its history, character, and future. Black Americans have played a transformative role in shaping Houston into one of the most diverse and economically vibrant cities in the United States. From the early days of newly freed men moving out west to establish their own communities, to the present, Black Houstonians have driven cultural, social, and economic progress in the city. The city is a major center for Black culture, with influences seen in its vibrant gospel, jazz, blues, and hip-hop scenes. Economically, Black businesses and restaurants have contributed to the flavor of the metropolis. Business professionals have significantly contributed to industries like healthcare, energy, and education. Politically, Black leaders have shaped local and national policy while advocating for social justice and equity. Today, Houston's Black population continues to drive the city's growth, creating a legacy of innovation and cultural richness. From the establishment of free Black communities in the 18th century to the modern day, African Americans have been pivotal in shaping Philadelphia's identity as a hub of progress and resilience. Historic Black neighborhoods contributed to the city's growth through entrepreneurship, education, and activism. Institutions such as Mother Bethel AME Church were cornerstones of social and political advancement. The city's role in shaping the sound of modern music, from jazz to soul to hip-hop, has been driven by iconic figures who called Philadelphia home. Black entrepreneurs and professionals have also significantly contributed to Philadelphia's economy, fostering innovation and development. Politically, Philadelphia's Black leaders have played key roles in local and national civil rights movements. Today, Black Philadelphians continue to drive the city's evolution, ensuring its status as a beacon of diversity, creativity, and resilience. Black Americans have had a profound influence on shaping the character and growth of Dallas, Texas. Early Black settlers in Dallas established strong communities despite facing systemic discrimination. The Black community has been instrumental in shaping Dallas's culture and music scene, particularly through the historic Deep Ellum neighborhood, which became a hub for jazz and blues in the early 20th century. Black Americans have profoundly shaped the fabric of Washington, D.C., often referred to as Chocolate City, due to its historical Black influence. From its early days, Black residents have been integral to the city's growth, with free and formerly enslaved African Americans contributing to its labor force, infrastructure, and vibrant cultural communities. Historic neighborhoods like U Street Corridor, once known as Black Broadway, became centers of Black culture, arts, entertainment, and activism. Politically, Washington, D.C. has been a focal point for the fight for civil rights and equality. Institutions such as Howard University have served as beacons of education and leadership. Economically, Black entrepreneurs have helped drive growth in sectors ranging from government to small businesses. Today, the Black community continues to be a cornerstone of the city's identity, influencing its character and maintaining its legacy. The Great Migration brought waves of African Americans from the South to Chicago, where they established thriving communities in neighborhoods like Bronzeville, often referred to as the Black metropolis for its Black businesses, arts, and activism. Black entrepreneurs established successful enterprises, while institutions like the Chicago Defender amplified the voices of African Americans and advocated for civil rights and justice. Culturally, Black Americans have shaped Chicago's identity through contributions to music, literature, and the arts. The city is a cornerstone of modern blues and jazz, with icons like Muddy Waters and Nat King Cole. Authors such as Gwendolyn Brooks and Richard Wright used Chicago as both inspiration and setting for works that explored the complexities of Black life in America. Socially and politically, Chicago paved the way for equity and representation, championing policies that benefited marginalized communities. Black Americans have been instrumental in shaping Atlanta into a thriving urban center known as the Black.
I thought Atlanta would have been number one. Um, what do y'all think number one is? Y'all take a guess. I don't know at this point. We hit all the spots. Houston, um, Detroit. Yeah, I don't know where number one would be. They already took LA, so can't be any spot like Inglewood. I thought Inglewood would have had more than 2 million. Maybe it is Inglewood, but they already got LA on there, so I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know.
Mecca for its cultural, economic, and political significance. With deep roots tracing back to the
Maybe
civil
New
rights
York?
movement, Atlanta has been a hub of Black
Maybe
leadership,
New York, I
resilience,
guess.
and creativity. Influential figures like Martin Luther King Jr., John Lewis, and Coretta Scott King have cemented the city's place in history as a beacon of social justice and activism. The presence of historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, such as Morehouse College, Spelman College, and Clark Atlanta University, has fostered a legacy of educational excellence and community leadership. Economically, Black entrepreneurs and businesses have flourished in Atlanta, contributing to its reputation as a city of opportunity. Black-owned businesses, ranging from small enterprises to multinational corporations, have made significant impacts on local and national economies. The city's rich cultural scene, driven by Black artists, musicians, and filmmakers, has positioned Atlanta as a global leader in entertainment and creativity. From the hip-hop industry to film production hubs like Tyler Perry Studios, Atlanta showcases the power of Black culture in shaping mainstream media. Black Americans continue to define Atlanta's character as a progressive, inclusive, and dynamic urban center, making it a model for urban development and cultural innovation. Black Americans have played a transformative
New
role
York.
in shaping New York City into one of the most influential and diverse urban centers in the world. From the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s, which redefined art, music, and literature, to the vibrant activism that fueled the civil rights movement, Black New Yorkers have continually driven cultural, social, and political progress. Black Americans have helped cultivate New York into a global epicenter of innovation. Its cultural explosion influenced global perspectives on entertainment, music, dance, and later hip-hop, with the Bronx becoming the birthplace of hip-hop in the 1970s. These Black art forms, infused with themes of resilience and empowerment, have since become global phenomena. Economically, Black entrepreneurs, professionals, and workers have contributed to New York's growth, founding businesses, leading industries, and shaping the city's neighborhoods. The city's Black educators and civic leaders have also helped shape industries and communities, creating opportunities that ripple far beyond its borders. Today, the cultural contributions of Black New Yorkers, from fashion and film to food and politics, continue to inspire and influence societies around the globe, cementing their role as a cornerstone of New York's identity and its worldwide impact.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.
So what y'all think? Did y'all guess New York being number one? I did not. Well, I kind of did at the end, but that was just a thought. I'm curious as to what I'm assuming Atlanta is going to be the highest percentage. Let's see. Atlanta's at 36. Chicago 18. 25. 17. 19. 17. 19. 22. 6. Yeah. So that makes, I mean, this is a numbers thing. And so, I mean, the title is Top 10 Cities with the Most Black Americans. It has nothing to do with, I guess, the density of the population, and all to do with just sheer numbers. So this makes sense, because obviously, if you did it by percentage, or if we just did it by how we feel, right? Like that's why I was saying, well, Inglewood's got, I mean, it's all Black in Inglewood. And so, I'm sure Inglewood is probably like 40%, I wouldn't say 50, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was 50%. But I'd be surprised if it was anything less than 40% black folks in Inglewood. But Inglewood probably does not have how many we got here? 36 or 3.6 million black folks here either. So so it does make sense that New York. It makes sense that New York is on the top of the list because it's got a high population, but so does California. And California was way at number 10. So I don't know. I don't know how that number works out, but from a population perspective, it does make sense that New York is number one. It's got a very high population and on a small little piece of land. So but this was great. I like watching this. I like learning different things. I think I've been to all of these cities. Detroit, I'm actually getting ready to go to. Houston, I have not been to. Everything else I have. Yep. I have been to Dallas. I've been to. I'm gonna say no. I have not been to Dallas either. So Houston and Dallas. Dallas, I actually am getting ready to go to as well, though. Houston is not on my list. I'll be going to Detroit tomorrow from this video, and Dallas likely in the month of February. But this was dope. This was dope. I think I can use this information because I got another project, or Black Primacy has another project. I won't give too much information out, but it's going to be centered around Black wealth and studying Black wealth. And I think I can use at least this video as a starting point for that, figuring out we got to finish this app project first and then move into that study. But this would be a good starting point to see like where the population of Black folks are, so that I can start some research there. So more to come on that, but this is dope. Y'all let me know what y'all think though. All right, it's Ricky Rich for Black Primacy. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on your notifications.